The member of the AREWA youth in northern Nigeria has described his intention concerning the Biafra agitation in Nigeria. This is coming from Yabawa Abdullah. As the southern region of Nigeria are declaring for the state of Biafra, he also said that the IGBOS should be put under control by them, as the Yoruba Caliphate are respecting the northern leaders. According to Muhammad Yabawa Abdullah, he said, the only way to have peace in Nigeria is to put the stubborn Igbo under our control as others. Igbos should learn from the Yorubas. They should also know how to be submissive and submit themselves to us. Then we will have peace in Nigeria. Igbos are considered a stubborn tribe in Nigeria by us, the Hausas and Yorubas, due to their smartness. Igbos in their struggle, the people of Biafra earned the respect of figures such as Jim Paul Starr and John Lennon, who returned his British honor, MBE, partly in protest against British collusion in the Nigeria-Biafra War. The former president of Biafra, late General Emeka Odumegu Ojukwu, stated that the 3 years of freedom allowed his people to become the most civilized and most technologically advanced black people in the world. In July 2007, Odumegu Ojukwu renewed calls for the secession of the Biafran state as a sovereign entity. Kola was a German doctor who spent 4 months in Bonny in 1840. He made good use of his time there, collecting West lists and recording detailed observations about many aspects of Bonny life. This study's significance for Igbo history lies in the light it shares on Bonny-Igbo relations and the role of Igbo land as an exporter of agricultural produce and metal goods. It has been curiously neglected by historians. Introduction of Elizabeth Isichel, Igbo Words and Anthology of Oral Histories and Historical Descriptions, Philadelphia, 1978. Prior to colonization, the Igbo believed that spiritual forces controlled events. If enough misfortune piled up, a family might come to believe that it was the victim of an intergenerational curse resulting from the actions of an ancestor. Family members would seek out a juju priest who would consult a deity, diagnose the root of the cause, and then expel it through a religious ritual. When foreign missionaries arrived, they persuaded the Igbos to embrace Christianity openly, at least, but belief in ancestral causes has remained cloaked in Bible passages that refer to God visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation. Many churches now offer services similar to the old rituals, in which a pastor replaces the juju priest and Jesus replaces the pagan god. This way, evil forces can be exposed without Christians engaging in idolatry. Deliverance usually requires a family to pray, fast, and renounce atrocities. Colonial rule transformed Igbo society as portrayed in Chinua Achebe's novel, Things Fall Apart. British rule brought about changes in culture, such as the introduction of warrant chiefs as Eze, indigenous rulers, where there were no such monarchies. Christian missionaries introduced aspects of European ideology into Igbo society and culture, sometimes shunning parts of the culture. The rumors that the Igbo women were being assessed for taxation sparked off the 1929 Igbo's Women War in Aba, also known as the 1929 Aba riots, a massive revolt of women never encountered before in Igbo history. So guys, I just believe that if there's anything to go by with what we are hearing that this man said, Muhammad Yaba, because tomorrow he might come and deny it. He will say, oh, maybe it was mistake, it was taken out of context, you know, when they make some statement like that. I don't know whether it's intentional, but he will come back and say, no, he didn't say that. But these are the things, you know, when you say such a thing to people, because to me, even saying that kind of a thing to even to the Yorubas is insulting, because the way these people project themselves, the way they portray themselves. Even without this man, we are not even talking about this one, because a lot of statements, a lot of comments have, have been made, even from from that quarter, from that northern quarter. A lot of them have been making such comments. So it will not be difficult. One will not doubt this kind of statement coming from them, because you know that this Biafra agitation is gaining ground more and more, and that's why they will tell you, oh, Nnamdi, come back to Nigeria. I will like, come and do what? What is happening? To come and do what in Nigeria? So, but that being said, so this Biafra agitation is gaining ground, because a lot of them are even speaking. I think the other day, Yerima Shetima came out and said, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is making some kind of statement that is divisive. And most of them, at times, they do make such thing. They're coming back to the Yorubas. Yorubas, at times, they feel insulted when these people make such statements. But they understand everything better. But to me, I just believe that these people need to be cautioned. And the question I have been asking, that is so difficult. Somebody should answer the question. That question: is it a crime? I don't understand. Because most of the time they always say, oh, that our being together, or there's no place in our constitution that there should be a referendum. That maybe for the fact that we are together, we cannot be separated. That it is a must that we'll be together. The question is that, is it a sin, or is it a crime for people to say, okay, let's go our separate way? Because when we see this thing, obviously you can see that we are not agreeing on a certain thing. The reason why the Nigeria was created in the first place is not coming to fruitfulness, and people are not agreeing to that. And judging from different people with their different culture, everybody has different mindsets. We have the three major tribes, and we have the minority ones. Those ones are just numerous. The minority tribes that we have, they are so numerous, and everybody, like, we have speak different language and different culture. So, like I always say, our population, our being together that is the ideal thing. That is the right thing for us. It's supposed to be a blessing. It's supposed to make us be stronger, but we are not making use of it, and it's dividing us the more. I think the foundation is faulty from the beginning, and we don't even know those who are going to bring it together. These people that call themselves elders, likes of Buhari, Obasanjo, all of them like that. In the southwest, southeast, we have elders, we have all of them. Then what is the problem that these people cannot bring everybody together? But instead, they are dividing the people the more. And, when the people who are being led and are seeing all of these things, and you expect them to be happy, they will not be happy. They will not be happy. People are always saying, oh, in those days, they used to hear, oh, the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. But up till now, those who were there, they are still there. They are not. Are they even grooming? Are they grooming the youth so that they will really take over? So the question which I've been asking over and over again: is it a crime? Is it a crime, or it has been in the law? Because it has been in the law. Because every now and then you see that they do amendment, or as amended this and this and this and that. Every law, they try to look at it and they begin to amend it. Oh, maybe as at that time they put up those laws, some things were not really were considered. But at some point, you begin to see the lawmakers begin to amend the laws. They will amend, they adjust, they do a manner of things so that it will fit into that present situation, present day. So I don't think, if really it's been enshrined in the law that there is nothing, no division. I don't know whether it is a court that you cannot. Maybe we have taken oath. Everybody has taken oath. Whether they need to let the people who are agitating for their country or for their own country, whether they need to let them know that there was an oath that was taken. Oath has been taken. Maybe by any whatever, that they should know that it is impossible, because they will tell you, oh, the one thing about Nigeria is not negotiable. There's a way they speak that. I don't want to make mistake, but I quite understand. I know that you quite understand what I'm trying to say. So that they would tell this, they would tell us that, oh, it is there's nothing anybody can do about it, so that people will know. But in as much that is not there, I don't know when it has become a crime, whether it is unlawful to say we want to go a separate way, or some people are saying they want to go their separate way. So this kind of statement is furthering dividing the people. And just like I said, for the benefit of doubt, if there's anything to go by, if let us put that if he said it, but of course one is tempted to believe that he could say that because they've been saying a lot of things. And it's been like that too. It's been like that too. So Nnamdi Kanu again will come and say his own. Oh, people say Nnamdi, oh, he's insulting people, this and this and this and that. Other people will be making statements, Miesi Allah will come and all of that. Everybody's making statements, everybody's angry. And the so-called elders, what are they doing? What are they doing? We have many elders like that too. I was just able to mention the few ones I mentioned. All those people. Then why is it that these people, we have Edwin Clark, that Papa, we have him in the South. We have them, majority of them in the Southeast, in Southwest. The same thing in the North. We have them in Middle Belt. People like many of them. Let me just the only person I can say remember is this man. We have a David Mark, we have a Tiwa Daijumi, many of them like that, if I can't remember their names. So what are these people doing? What are they doing to bring Nigeria together? In as much they cannot bring Nigeria together, then the tendency for people to say we want to go our separate ways it will continue to mount pressure. So you have heard what this guy said. He said the only way to have peace in Nigeria is to put the stubborn Igbos under our control, according to Muhammad Yabawa. Say the only way to put them under control. So, okay, someone says here that, okay, when jungle matures, you will know. Someone say, you are a big joker of the century. Let me tell you, all the 6 geographical political groups are all watching you. Each of you want to go their own way. Okay, they will try and they will be all tired. All of you, Hausa Fulani, none of them associate with you again. I am from Nasarawa State. We are tired with the way you people treated us enough of all this. How can you say somebody who is more than you to submit you below? It's not possible. Igbos are wiser than you. Do you think Igbo people are Yoruba people? Okay, you have said it, but God have the final say. You don't have anything to say, so you leave your Hausa brother who are killing every day and call the Igbo stubborn. In fact, you don't have eyes. How many times did Igbo kill Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba in their own land? This man needs some grass. So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comments below in the comment section and let's have your take. Thank you.